go. Great American morning, everybody out there. Chuck checking in first. First one on the docket. How y'all doing over on the Facebook land, on the YouTube machine, wherever you're watching from? Thank y'all for joining me this morning. It's a hot one out here. It's definitely warm. Samuel, how you doing, brother? Guys, thank you for being here with me. I have a great morning planned out because thanks to our buddy Mike, as you might have saw or not last night, excuse me, but yesterday on the show, we got a little That's right. It is the Undercrown Maduro and Cigarillo. And it's beautiful. Lined up like little guys ready to get smoked. I think I'm going to have one right now, actually. That's exactly the plan. Good, Chuck. I'm glad to hear that. Glad everyone's doing well. If you could do me a favor, guys, and give this a bit of a share to a cigar group, personal page, to somebody you think would enjoy it, wherever, it really does help. Every little bit helps. More comment. There we go, Anthony. Good morning. How you doing, brother? And yeah, for your question earlier on my thing, yeah, it's gonna be me in that first stretch of the journey. Frankie will stop by sometime in the middle and towards the end. I've got a couple of models and whatnot that are gonna try to meet me out there for some shoots, so I can keep normal work going. But I will also be on the show. I will be on the morning shows. I will be on anything you could think of, really. I will still be on as much as possible while still filming the documentary. So do not worry. You'll get tired of my face before you know it. I already am. Go ahead. I'm gonna cut this myself this time with an actual cutter instead of using my little technique because it looked like the cap was ready to come off. Not a big deal, but it is what it is. You don't want to mess it up more than it already is, and I could totally mess it up very easily. Finally smoked out my supply. Got 50 order more in August. Get me 270 more. Dang, that's a good number right there. If you're needing a couple more there, Samuel, and you want to try something a little different, let me see if I can get both of these out. I'll show you guys what we have left of the cigar packs, the seven for $50 packs. That's it. This is it. We're down to our last two cases right here. Last two bags. So if anybody wants those, order them now. If you'd like to hop on that raffle, hop on that too. That always works. You have a chance to win 7 cigars for less than $1 each. So that's not a bad deal. There we go. Got this nice. It's gonna show up on camera. Yeah, there we go. Kane Daytona Lighter over from Oliva Cigar Company. Great company. I love the Daytonas. I didn't realize how much I liked them until I started smoking more of them. But I guess that's any kind of cigar or any kind of product that you like in general. If you don't use it, how do you know you're gonna like it? If you don't smoke it, how do you know it's gonna smoke good for you? Yeah, this is already smoking. It feels a little thicker. Oh, you know because it is a little thicker than the than the Kentucky Fire Cures I've been having. This feels like it's just a little bit bigger than those guys. That's crazy. And if you look at it, if I can show that off on camera, if it's gonna pop up, come on. It looks very much hand rolled. I don't know if that's the case. I could have swore these were all machine made, the cigarillos, which is not a big deal for me. It's just a little quick smoke, pick you up, get you going where you want to go. But man, that's some good stuff already. It's got a lot of nice flavor to it. Tom, good morning. How's it going, brother? Good morning to everybody out there. If you're watching with some kind of goal in mind for today, let me know what you're planning on. What is this Wednesday looking like for everybody out there? For myself, the list and planning prep is all done for the trip. It is time to start packing. Wow, 270 in August, and they last until July. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with you too. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good. What do you call it? Um, Stretch of cigars right there. Anthony, this is your last day of work, then into retirement. We need to get away. Dang, retire. That's incredible, Anthony. Congratulations, brother. I know Jeff. Yeah, Jeff was talking about his wife retiring too. God, that's some awesome news. I love hearing that. Y'all earned it. Make sure to celebrate responsibly, just in case, or don't. Do what you got to do, but be safe while you're doing it. Smoking a Cubano Real Sommelier? Sommelier? I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Chuck, I'm sorry. Failing you. I'm getting a bunch of freaking monthly bill stupid ads popping up. I have this app called Truebill, and they tell you when your bills come out as far as like your recurring stuff, and if something looks a little funny in your account. So it's a good app, but it's just right now because it's the end of the month and the beginning and middle of the month. I just get a bunch of notifications. So I was like, oh, did you really want to spend money on StreamYard? Did you really want to spend money on Dropbox and all that? And I'm like, yeah, I have to. It's part of the business. Don't ask me these questions. You're an app. I'm a human. Don't tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, computer. No, in all seriousness, it's a huge help. It's helped me cut down some bills, especially right now during these times. So certain things had to get cut and certain things had to get added, which is the opposite of what I was trying to do. But nonetheless, it's a good thing. Such a good cigar. Notice myself really digging these quick, small smokes when it's so hot out. I think the normal standard for it is when it's hot outside, you want something really light and maybe a longer smoke so you can enjoy that cooler time whenever it's colder out there, like when the sun goes down or you have some nice shade. But I find myself the opposite. I don't want something heavy exactly, but I don't want something too light. I want something quick so I can get in and out of that outside and back inside. Or I'm going over to Culebras, or if you guys have a local shop in your area, I'm sure if they let you to smoke, it's nicer to smoke in there than it is outside. Because the heat is just, it's not fun. It is not fun unless you're actually doing outdoor heat activities, and smoking cigars, I don't think it's one of them. That is one of those one times where cigars are just not business. If they build it, you will smoke it. Samuel, I like the way you think. That's gotta be a t-shirt. Oh my goodness. A little bit of water, feeling all dried out. Went for that morning walk. Still a little sweaty. It's all good. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, we will have the second third of the week, normal time. It's gonna be at 2:00 Pacific Standard. We will be talking a little more Caldwell because, as far as I know right now, the event is still happening. So if you would like to go, it is $20. You get a cigar, you get a drink, you get a raffle ticket, you get some food. All this in a fun time with a bunch of cool people. Over at Cigars and More, too, the Caldwell rep should be there. Some special deals, some special cigars. Savages is one that I heard a lot of people are looking for, and it's really good. I was not expecting it to be as incredible as I thought it was. But nonetheless, I might have to pick myself up some for when I'm gone. So if you guys have any suggestions of cigars I should take with me, because once I'm there, there's no leaving Fremont. I get there, I unpack into the Four Queens, then I'm done. Then I need to get to work. I need to live on Fremont. There's no going anywhere else. There's no going to Las Vegas cigar outlet. Can't go over there during this, and that would have been a great help because they got great prices. Luckily, I have got Vato Cigars downstairs over at the Binions, and they've got two other little kiosks along the area with cigars. But whatever, Frankie. You're not the business. You're the one inside not smoking. I'm the one out here doing my thing. So look at this. Empty chair for Frankie. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's not here. Whack, backhand to Frankie because he's not here. Take that. And you can't do anything because you're in the internet. I'm in real life. Or I'm in the internet and you're in real. Either way, you can't do anything about it. But yeah, as soon as I get there, there's no cigars besides what the cigars that are there. So what do you guys think I should take with me? Is there anything in particular? I'm thinking taking some Sacred Scales. I really want to take some Sinistro, some Roma Craft. I believe I can get a couple choices of Southern Draw out there. Give me some Antigua. Do not scuba smoke on Fremont. Samuel. What you're telling me to do is now impossible, sir. I'm going to have to scuba on the Fremont Street. I'm going to scuba so good. So good. It's good. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lord help me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I go to church on the weekends. You're trying to bring the demons out of me, Samuel. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, my gosh. Scuba cigars happening on Fremont now. Samuel threw down a gauntlet. I picked said gauntlet up, snapped my fingers, and guess what? Half the cigars in the world disappeared because of you. Good job. No, I'm just kidding. That did not happen. But I'm going to do it now. That is gonna be a goal on Fremont if I can get a chance to do that. I'm gonna have to bring my goggles though, because scuba cigar is not good for your eyeballs. That thing burns real deep, burns real good, but burns nonetheless. Maybe I could get one of the all-ins and scuba cigar that thing. It's so huge. The only thing I'm thinking is that if I do that, I would be getting in people's way because it's so big. I would be poking out to about, if I can get on camera, probably about there. I don't want to smack someone with a lit cigar. That is not fun. That's not a cool thing to do. It's not very gentlemanly. So I will not be using the all-in for that, but I will be smoking the all-in. I'm going to be doing the cigar buffet challenge, and now adding another one thanks to this one right here, because this was the other two. Yeah, thanks to Samuel, I'm going to be doing the scuba cigar on Fremont. Very excited for that, though. Very excited. Need some more water, though. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this as of late, but this has been building up for me. The palate of my tongue, or the top front of my tongue, feels a little burnt sometimes, depending on how many cigars I've had that day. And yesterday I had a couple, not a lot, but I could feel the burn on there. So sometimes my mouthwash when brushing my teeth, definitely it feels good. It feels like you got the burn on right. I will have to find one and try it myself, just to have fun. Yeah, you got to try it out. You got to try it out, Samuel. It's just dumb. It's dumb fun. It doesn't taste any better. It probably doesn't taste as good as normal, but it's just something funny to try out. Oh, that's good stuff. Check my time real quick. So besides that, yes, I am going to be taking some of these guys with me. They'll take care of quite a few morning shows at least, along with my Kentucky Fire Cure, because those morning ones are. Yeah, I can't smoke that much in the mornings when I'm there because the places will not be readily available. But I'll do my best. Yes, that happens to me. I can't smoke in too many in one day. Yeah, Tom, I totally get that. There's some days I can't help but do it if we're doing reviews, and the show, which we're pretty much always doing now. It means at least 3 in that day, which is not a whole lot in my opinion. For days I've had, excuse me, because when we go to events, or we're selling at an event, or it is a industry expo, convention, whatever you want to call it, but the industry event as well. The cigar number doubles or triples from that 3, so it is what it is. And those next days, that's definitely when I'm like, okay, I'll have one more, but that's it, I promise. And then I end up having like 3 more. It is what it is. It's my own fault. Went out back at 3 p.m. yesterday and smoked my Follow Flor Las Antillas. It was 95 in the shade. I can smoke that one anytime, heater. Nice. Jeff, yeah, that is a good call right there. Let me hear if you guys have a cigar you can smoke in any weather. Doesn't matter what happens. Like, oh, this is my cigar. Smoking it right now. It's happening. I gotta say, the heat is just sometimes too much for me. If I had to pick one that I could power through the heat in, that's hard. I'll have to come back to that because that's a great thing to talk about right there. I end up getting a nicotine coating on my tongue. I smoke too much and it sucks. Yeah, that's a strange feeling as well. That's why I like to have some water or something, kind of just keep the palate cleansed as best you can. I think that's why a lot of guys like a warm coffee or a hot coffee even. I'm not a big fan of hot coffee. I like my coffee warm. But coffee definitely helps rinse it out a little bit, helps out with that. Then again, it's just going to happen though if you have that many cigars and you're not inhaling any smoke. All the smoke's staying in your mouth, so that's exactly what's going to stay as far as anything that has buildup. Same with food, same with wine, with dark drinks. It all happens because it's in your mouth, it's in your teeth. It's where it's going to stay. So it's not really the cigar's fault. It's just a fact of what happens. So as I said, guys, I was up this morning, got my walk in, not a long one. It's like a little less than an hour. I might go for a little longer in a little bit. We'll be doing some weightlifting. I got my dumbbells here. I'm very happy to have those. It's gonna suck next month not having access to weights again because I forgot how much fun I have lifting weights. And even though I can't lift a whole lot, I still try. I'm still trying. Still Thomas the Tank engineing it. Thomas the Tank engine. Yeah, that's probably right. He's a train. All right, the train guy who has a face on it for some reason. I'm trying my best. Um, but yeah, I don't have any when I go to Vegas. And as of right now, what I know, I hit up both of the hotels that I will be staying at, which I would have access to their gyms. They both have them. They'll have great athletic areas or athletic centers. They have great pool areas. They have great restaurants. They have great everything. But the gyms right now are closed down, which sucks. And I would love to have been able to use those. Yeah, but lately it seems like I've been doing cigar gymnastics and it always ends up poorly. That might be user error a little more than the cigar's fault, but at the same time, yeah, it just happens. Do any of the hotels you are staying at have a workout room? Yeah, Jeff. Oh man, they do, but I just they're closed at the moment. Um, last I checked, which I probably could check them again, um, but I've already bugged them like once or twice this week, so I might just wait until I get there to check again. If not, I'll improvise. You're gonna see all the ideas I have to make all this work um, in the video, in the movie. And if you guys want to help out, which would be amazing, guys, if you really could, um, if you all go to the link in the description, it'll take you to the teaser trailer and to where you can pre-order on Vimeo. $3.99 flat fee, and then you own it forever. It will come out on the 30th. You won't be charged anything till the 30th until it actually comes out. So September 30th, I'm gonna do. It's a Friday, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna do a little bit of a release party, even though it's gonna be, social distance over the internet. And that's easier for everyone to get there. You won't have to worry about parking. There's no $29 or there's no $19 charge for 2 movie tickets and another $50 for popcorn. No, it's just download it once, and it's yours forever. And then you can watch it once, you can watch it never, or you can watch it a million times if you like it. And I hope you like it. This is gonna be cigar heavy, alcohol heavy, whiskey and craft beer in particular because I like them. It's gonna be gambling. It's gonna be trying to make a money living on Fremont, and it's just gonna be a wacky, weird adventure of a time. So I'm really excited for it. Cam, how you doing, brother? Going to Facebook now, switching it over from that YouTube to the Facebook machine. Appreciate you watching. This is a good cigar. I very much like this. For being so tiny, it is wonderful. Again, guys, this is the right here, the Undercrown. Let me do this better. Come on, camera, focus. No, you don't wanna. You don't wanna do that. No, it's not gonna focus. We'll do this. Hey, we have bigger packaging. There we go. The Undercrown Maduro. Absolutely phenomenal little guy. This is a cigarillo size. They've got larger ones. They're very fantastic. Well, I'll be in Dutch John, Utah next week for a week fly fishing on the Green River leaving August 8th. That is awesome. Very nice. I still have to get me into fly fishing, by the way. I remember we were talking about this because I want to try it out. And it looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks like so much fun. The most fishing I usually do is deep sea fishing, or I'll follow a river for a while here in Kern County. We have a very dangerous river, so I'd rather fish it than try to swim in it. I'd rather pull something out and then throw me in and someone else try to pull me out, which is it's not going to end well. I haven't had an Undercrown cigarillo, but I do have some of the sun-grown. I like them. The sun-grown are good too. I have had almost all of them. That's a lot to say. I've had a lot of Drew Estate cigarillos. I've had the Undercrown Maduro. I've had the T52, the Liga 9, sun-grown. Believe I've had the sun-grown, and I don't really count it. Kentucky Fire Cure. Damn it, I don't have my box. Oh, this is terrible. I'm failing all over the place. But the Kentucky Fire Cure has been having lately. I don't know if they make a cigarillo size, but that's as close as you're going to get when you have them in hand. Best cigarillos for smokers on the go with little time. That is a tough call. It depends on what you like to smoke already, because there's quite a few of the core line companies that make cigarillos. You have the 1875 from Romeo Julieta, you have Monte Cristo, Oliva makes some. Yeah, they make some. Yeah, I think I honestly say that Drew Estate probably does the best cigarillos in my opinion. I don't really recommend cigarillos as often as I usually, or as I've done before in the past. I've done not at all, because there are smaller smokes you can get that'll give you probably a little bit of flavor and a little more time. But if you're looking for that really quick, you got to have that 30-minute or less cigar. These cigarillos really can't be beat. Dang it. I believe Tatuaje makes some little tiny, tiny guys, but they're sold individually. So you're looking at like $3 to $4 versus this guy. I think is $20 for 10 in the store. Or if you go on Cigar Bid or Cigar Auction, it's called one of the two. And a bunch of the other ones, they'll have deals on cigarillos from time to time. Something you can pick up, throw into a humidified spot, and when you need it, take it with you. No muss, no fuss. Yeah. All right, my box of Dawn of Destiny is due in today, and then hopefully next month he'll grab some Pupil and Master as well as a some Black Label trading company. Very nice. There's some good picks right there. I think getting some Killer Bees or some Catacombs added to that collection would be a great call. Yeah, that is some good stuff right there. Martin, how you doing? Good morning, brother. Good cigar. Good cigar. My dog is out here now. Little thing's gonna be a jerk. I can already tell. That's what he does. But other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna start wrapping up in a second. Last note again, guys. I've only have three, or not three of these. I only have two of these left. As far as the 7-packs for $50 go, if you want a chance to win one for $6, go over to Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women, and there is a raffle going on right now. $6 a spot. As soon as they're all filled up, we will raffle it off. Very excited for that. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, and if you get one spot and you win, hey, you just got 7 cigars for less than $1 each. Good on you. Whew. Starting to get hot. I wish I had my poker. I got a fancy new poker right now. I don't even have it with me, so got to get that in hand. Having said that, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Have you had the limited one? I believe it's called the Killer Bee Swarm. I have not had the Swarm yet. I believe I've seen that band, though, and they do some really amazing band work. The Neon Tiger or Technicolor Tiger, whatever it's called. There's quite a few out there with some very impressive artwork. But I haven't had a whole lot of trading company cigars, though. I've seen a lot of the artwork. I like their marketing, but that is all I have as far as cigars from them. Catacombs, one other one I can't remember the name of, and the friggin' dang it, the Killer Bee. Oh my goodness, yeah, I've had the Killer Bee, the Catacombs, and there's one other that the name escapes me right now. But they're all pretty decent, all pretty dang decent. I can't remember the event, but I think it's this Friday. Is it still going on, Martin? Yes. Cigars No More 2 is having a Codwell event. For $20, you get yourself a ticket, which includes a raffle ticket, a cigar, a drink, and food. It's a pretty good deal, and there's going to be a lot of cool people there, so I'm always happy to hang out with them. However, seating is going to be limited, so they're going to have to turn some people away at the door because of everything that's going on right now. If you don't get your ticket ahead of time, you might not get it at all. So go ahead and do me a favor, call Cigars No More 2, reserve your spot. It's only $20, and there's going to be some really great deals. The Codwell rep should be there to do even more deals. So let's get it in on it. Let's get in on it, guys. Y'all have a good one. But I will see you next time.